This is Jonathan Pageau.
Welcome to the Symbolic world.
Now, when I say that there's no such thing as literal, what I mean by literal is this strange, pervasive idea that is still there in the West, it seems, that there is such a thing as a direct description of something.
Kind of like how you're giving the description of something now.
That there is such a thing as a description of something which is not bound up in meaning and which is not bound up in narrative or an image. That it is somehow a meaningless description.
Like this one.
That there is no, it's not already imbibed in meaning. When you describe something, no matter what it is you describe, you have to describe it, you have to have a purpose to describe it. You need a frame in order to talk about something. Because like I've told you a million times, and like I keep repeating, it's that reality is too big. There are too many details. If I describe a series of events, I will do it with a purpose to make you understand something. I have to focus my attention on something. Because around the event that I'm describing, there are a million other events going on that I'm not describing. And the question is, why am I describing these events and not describing these other events? Now already that
What happened to literal? Stop your describing nonsense.
harms the problem of this notion of literal. Because if I am not talking about the fact that this person, if I'm telling a story about something and I'm not talking about, the folds in their shirt, or I'm not talking about, the fact that they cut themselves shaving in the morning, I'm not talking about those things because they're not relevant to what it is that I'm trying to get to.
But what are you trying to get to?
And so there are different styles, different ways. There are different analogies which can be used in order to help you understand the reason for which I am describing the text. So this very idea that somehow you can get to this literal description of reality is extremely problematic, and it's not useful.
Is this description useful?
It's better to rather understand the purpose that for which a story is being told.
Oh, like a metaphor or something.
There is no such thing as literal, and there is no metaphor. That's not how things work. Did Adam and Eve fall in the garden? Yes. Did Adam and Eve eat the apple in the garden? Yes. All of these things, I have no problem saying that they are true and that they are the best description of that event and the best description of that reality. I'm not trying to get behind, in some weird scientific sense, behind the story to find out what it is that really happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what it is that you think you're going to get to. That story is the story that was given to us as the description of this extremely important event. And the question of how to describe that story, that's it. That's the story. That's the story we have, and that's the best way to describe that event. And the way that happens is neither literal nor is it a metaphor. It is symbolic. It is the unity of multiplicity, which appears to us, shows us the spiritual essence, the logos, the purpose, which makes us engage with something as one, as a unity. So I hope that that's helpful a little bit in understanding why, if you guys engage with me and engage with me with those types of languages of literal and metaphorical, all of that, it is not it's not useful to help you understand the world. So I hope this has helped.
And there you shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell.